So remember what we are doing here. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to give us this one. A, B, C to give us this 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in this scenario, if you can check, this 3 is actually more than 161.8% of 1. So, but there was no extension here. So extension happened in 5. That's why 5 is the longest here.
Okay.
So, which means the extension happened here. But as you can see, this market, actually this market, it's owing. These guys, they must come and close this gap. It's a credit that yeah. So they're gonna come for this gap. Yeah. So by doing that, so this is 2, 3, 4, then this is 5. So now we have our 5. Our 5, it was in a channel. Remember, it's channeling. So that was our 5 here. So after getting 5, now we have what? We have a complete 1. So now we have 1. We have a solid 1 now. So now, since now we have this 1, we measure from there. Okay, let me see my color coding. So this is 2. I have to update from this side. So this was the correction it extended here. Okay, we will update it from there. So actually the 1 is this one. Let me use this one right there. So now if you can check from this point, all of this movement, that's our 1. And then for our 2, exactly, pinpoint. So, okay, this is our first target, right? So what are we saying? This is our first target, meaning to say, they're gonna respect. Yeah, I mean, so they're gonna respect this area. So if they fail to break it below, now it becomes a corrective zone, whereby this is our A, B, whereby that B it cuts above this one. Remember, and then so we expect 5 waves of this. So as you can see on this gap, the gap that we're seeing is actually in the zone. If you go on 1 hour, it's here in the zone. You can see it's coming in the deep zone. So that will be our, so if they break below this area, so now my update is this area. Now it's this area. So now we are updating. So it's this area. Price action is just nice. Price action is just nice. It just tells you everything what that will happen. So when they break below here, our next target, it's we are targeting for that gap. So meaning to say we might see dollar struggling a bit. So they'll come down there. So in other words, this will be a head, and then this is the neckline. So from there to the neckline, and then from there to the neckline. But as we know that those things are fake. This is a 3-3. Then this is supposed to be also a 3-3, but now this one is going to be our WX, then Y, because this is in a triangle format. That's if they'll disrespect, meaning to say that no, okay, I'm fine, but okay, sorry, let me start again. So now we are saying this can be 4. That's if they will respect and come and break below here. Meaning to say this is our 5, because these are 5 waves, right? Giving us a channel. And then after that, that's 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to give us this 1. So what are we expecting for 2? We know our 2 is in this area, right? So I'm saying that if they break below this area, this is the solid 4, and then this will be 5. But if they fail to break below now, we are expecting that correction. This becomes A, and then this becomes A. Then now, if the whole here becomes C, then we're expecting another leg. So our first target is this area. We are not targeting, for the time being, we're not targeting anything more than this. Because in trading, you have to be real. You don't have to live with more expectations. So we will take profit here and then wait and see what's going to happen. So if the break and retest, we are now selling to this area. Then from there, we buy dollar. So that is our update. So during NFP, what I saw, I was like, okay, so these guys, then I saw that, oh, now they're channeling. This is 1, 2, then they gave us a 3, 4, 5. There was a diagonal here. You can see I spotted it before NFP. But unfortunately, I didn't send out these signals because these things, we had to rush to the hospital and all those things. But after that diagonal, okay, there was a potential. So what they did, they spiked up there to take out those buyers, to activate buyers, and they closed below, because this was so dangerous, this movement. You can see it was a very big spike, this one. But as we know that, okay, of course, our target was going to be way above that area, about 42 pips above. And then the breakout happened. So now they are correcting. So I was surprised these other traders today, like these guys, they were actually buying this movement. I'm like, wow, these guys. So it's just a correction which is now happening. Like, as we know that they'll correct. And that's why normally I don't like trading Mondays. Mondays, there's nothing much they happen these guys. So they'll give you fake movement, especially on Mondays. But this is a type of a correction which is happening. So now it can be A, B, C. So now they might come and break. If they fail to break, they'll go back for D, and then they'll come in E to break, to come to this area. So meaning to say dollar, we are still targeting this area. So what I'm trying to say is they might go back up there. So that will be A, B, C. So there's a potential that they are going now, or they'll come for D, and they'll give us an E. Finally, they'll break below. So, okay. And then you can see also with USD CHF, it's the same thing which is happening. So that will be 1, 2, 3. Now you can see 3 is the one which is extended here. Then this is 4, the channel for 5. There was a breakout there. Yeah, this one, I think people, they made some losses because you can see how they move during these spikes are dangerous. CHF, high CHF, can wipe your account 2 seconds. These are dangerous. At some point, it spiked here down here, and then went up there. Then they came down again. These guys, you can see what. So it's not good trading such things. It's not good. So okay, after you can see this is a triangle formation, and then again it is a channeling for 5 waves for our wave 5. So now we can probably say this is our 5, and then that's our 5. I think let's just update, because today I didn't do anything actually. We are from the hospital like right now. So now we update together our charts so that we see what we can do during the week. So that will be this area number 1. So now we have okay, we are from, this is our previous 2. So we are trading with 3, okay. Oh yeah, we're trading with 3. So this is 4, 5 to give us 1, right? It's a wave 1 of wave 5. So now we have wave 1. This is 1 of 5. So what are we expecting? We want 2 of 5. So we draw from there to that point. So this, you can see CHF is actually moving what do you call parallel actually with the index. Exactly what we said with index. So our target, our first target is this place. I mean this area. That's our first target with CHF. Then when they break below this area, we are now targeting for our wave 2 in this zone. So for the time being, what is real? We are targeting this zone with CHF. So we want to come down there, and then you can see also they formed a corrective channel. They're forming a corrective channel as of today. So you might see come down, go back up and out. So this is what is happening. So the best way to sell is to sell on the breakout here. That area. So that will be your A, B, C to give you A. You remember we are trading wave 2 of what? Of wave 3. So this will be, that is your wave 1, then A, B, C, that will be our A. Then correction for what? For B, then they'll come down for C here. This area. So yeah, that's it. So you can see it's a cell. What happened with the USD? I didn't update as well. Oh, is it fine what I'm doing, gentlemen? Updating.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Are you also enhancing? Are you also adding something on your learning?
Yeah.
No, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can see the bigger structure, we know that it's a buy, right? So our bigger structure is, we remember we are from there, whereby we said, if you still remember when we did this analysis, we said that after these 3, and then they give us WX, this is our Y, right? So then now it's giving us what? Wave 4. So this is WX, so that's a double zigzag. Okay, that's what we saw. And then in this scenario, whereby 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to give you A, 1, 2, 3 B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to give you C. So we know that, okay, that's it. So you can see there's a breakout. This area was referred, so there was a breakout here and they are retesting. Okay, these are weekly. So that, okay, this is bullish, right? But in that bullish sense, what is happening now? So we saw that there was a new movement, 1, 2, this is 3. Now this is our 4. Okay. So we are together on that one. And then now, what is happening here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, well, which is true. Is there any divergence? Yes, there is divergence here. This point to that point, you can see there is divergence coming down there. Right. So, okay, now what type of a wave is this one? If you still remember, we once discussed whereby wave 5, it fails to take away the high of wave 3. What
Truncation.
Yes, so now we say this one is being truncated, the truncation. So this is how now these guys, those ones who trade harmonic patterns, this is now they come in flex. They'll come into they like flexing, these boys. They'll come and do this. What happened here? Okay, they'll come and do this. So check. Now, for them to say, okay, this is what do they do is they'll check in which correction is this thing. What happened here? So they'll come and check like, where was my first retracement? Something like this. So the retracement happened in the 61.8%. This is 57.8%. 38%, no, 38 to 50%, which means it's what do they call it? Is it the Gartley 61.8 butterfly? Yeah, it's a butterfly. They call it a butterfly. So they just come and do this. These people, they're clever. Then what are their targets? The deep zone. They come and draw something like this. No, it's a gut. Butterfly is 61.8%. Yeah. So with butterfly now, it retraces 100% to that point. That's what we call a butterfly. Gartley, it comes to 78.6%. But I've never studied them that much, but I know a little bit about their names and all those things. But me, what I know is sorry, gentlemen. But I know if you want to know about more harmonics, yeah, you can do that. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe if you like the names and all those things, it's a little bit fancy though. But yeah, that's what happens here. So us now, we sorry, come again.
You erased me before.
Sorry, come again. My network is a bit.
You erased everything you knew about me. The Gartley,
Those guys, no, those things. Let's do it when we finish our course. It's fine. We can't include it in our course. Yeah, it's not that necessary. So now we finished that 5. This is our potential 1. So now this I'm just naming it 1, but for the time being, we the best way is to either say this is either 4 or A, because this can be leg A for wave 4, right? And this can be leg B, remember, and they need to come here to be leg C. So don't forget that your first target is this area. So that in the sense of what, if they fail to break this area now, with all of this movement, it becomes 4, of which that much is true also. It becomes wave 4 because this becomes X now. If there are 5 waves, always remember we said it becomes X. So meaning to say this is what? This is WX, and then they'll give you Y.
Sure.
Those are zigzag. Then they'll go, they'll start constructing 5. So we are targeting here. Then from there, if they break below now this, now we know that this is now complete. This is 1 now. So you must just keep it in your mind that it's not yet completely 1 for the time being as a wave trader. You must know that you must remind yourself all the time that this is not 1. Because that's when somewhere you'll be like, my trade was invalidated. No, I did something wrong. But because that the thing is like, there is no way a wave trader can just name like this is A and then he's done. That type of a trader, hey, maybe he goes to Sangomas and then they will tell him like this is finally. But we deal with probabilities, like this is probably A. Sorry, I don't know what did I do there. So we deal with probabilities. So if you're dealing with probabilities, you have to have 2 answers. You don't rely on with 1 answer. You have to have, it's a probability. It's either it's gonna be this or that. But as you can see, there's a potential that can happen because of they strongly broke out this area. It took time, like the all of last year with COVID. It was just it was a mess. You can see from last year, it was in this channel from last year around this is last year, right? Yeah, you can see this is that much when this COVID thing started. So it was a strong correction, this one. So now they broke it. So there's a lot of money in this in buying here. But since we are retail traders, we don't invest millions. So we want to capitalize in each and every movement. So now our first target, gentlemen, is here. That's where our first target is. Then from there, so now we now know, okay. Remember, this is an impulse. You still remember?
Mm.
ABC, so they are creating another impulse here. Okay, so what is happening here? My first target is, okay, I get this impulse leg. Okay, and then A equals to C, then I must get another one. So my target is just out, so it might be a spike. So that's your target. So you target here to take profit nicely. Then from there, you wait and see what are they gonna do, how are they gonna react. You wait for the market's reaction. If they close above and they give you a bullish signal, we buy again. Now we know that this is A, B, C. Then we buy boldly. Because this can be 5 waves, this is ABC. So now we are waiting for this, what do you call that impulse for that for the C leg. Or else, if they come here, this will be ABC to give you A, then they correct a bit for B, and then they'll come again for C to give us a wave 2. From this one now, it will be wave 1, and give us wave 2. So we are waiting. We know what we are doing, and we are patiently waiting for them. So that's why I was like, this year it might be fruitful for us. I just pray that because I can see these disturbance, they want to come strongly so that we will be caught off guarded. But I'm praying that we won't miss such moves, because there's a lot of money that we must make this year, only this year.
Please.
Yeah.
Please.
There's a lot of money that we need to make, so we need to keep on reminding each other, like, yeah, to stay focused. We need just to focus. So now this is our update. Our target is here. Okay. With GBP/USD, same thing again. Actually, this one I bought it. I didn't buy with that much price because I don't like trading on Mondays. So with GBP/USD, Mondays are dangerous.
Okay, I bought this one.
So remember from our update last week, we spoke about this, that and then it gives us W. This is our what? This is our X. So now it's constructing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is our A. Now we are correcting for B. Right. Remember, we are going down there. We are coming inside there from the weekly breakout retest. You still remember that breakout retest? Yeah. So we have to come here. But we don't just come once. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this is our 5. We've got a 5. There's a divergence here. Can you see that divergence? So let me update it in the correct way. Let me remove this. Now we've from that point to that point. This is our divergence here. Here it's flat. So it is a turnaround. And then with that, so that will be our A. Then okay, here there's a breakout and then a retest, which was here. But our first target is here, meaning to say that we are respecting this channel. So this is our first target. And then we'll see what they're gonna do, because it's supposed to be from that point to down there. Right. So our it's actually in that zone. Yeah, we are actually correct. So that's our targeted profit target. Then we are out for our A, B, C, D, E to give us A. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to give us A. Then we get a B. Now after getting B, we are expecting another move for C. So we are expecting something like this in the near future again. So we'll be expecting from that point to that target. Then yeah. So when we get to that target now, that will be our W, because it's going to be A, B, C, give us W. Then we trace for X, we come again for what? For Y. For this 1, 2, 3. It will take years, but we are actually in right direction. So that is it with GBP USD. So currently, because you guys, I gave you a buy around this area. I remember early this morning today.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a buy stop. So you're actually in profit right now, right? Me, I took it a bit late.
I didn't take.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I remember it was here and then now it's in profit. Yeah, just let it trade and due to that area. Okay. Then we go same applies again to our USD. We also gave this trade. Me, I took them a little bit late, but it's fine. So all these USD pairs, same thing. They're just doing the same thing. As you can see, it's a breakout of this channel. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to give us our wave 2. Now we break out wave 1. That becomes 1. So we're trading for wave 2. So we have got targets that we go with from this point to that point. Our two zone is this one from the weekly time frame. So it must come in this area. Okay, that's what we're seeing from the weekly. Now when we go to the daily, what are we seeing? After 1, the market gave us A, then B. So now we're trading C. So on trading C, actually we're still in B leg. No, now we're doing C leg because this is B. So now we're doing B leg. So we are respecting this high. So expecting the market to come again for this about A, B, C, right? And then we're expecting A, B for another leg. Then we come down again. So it's in like a descending channel. So that's our USD. Then you come here on H4, you can see that this is an impulse and a correction. So those are the kind of harmonics there which are formed in this area. So expecting the market to respect that channel. Okay, that's our USD. Okay, then we go to USD ZAR. So with USD ZAR, what happened? Did I update anything more? So with USD ZAR also, you can see that they finally broke out this channel which they were failing to break. So now it's a breakout. Okay, so this was 4. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3. If you see, there's a video that I did. I think I posted in the toolkit group about when somewhere there. A lot of people they thought like, no, we are done here. I'm like, no, but these guys are not done after the engulfing here. I'm like, no, now they are constructing wave 5 for this channel. Formed it in a channel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you can see, and then they're out now. So now they are done. And then they went out, they managed to break out that channel here. So now they are retesting. So that's what we want to see what is happening now in that one. So as you can see, so this was a constructive movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then now they are doing what? They're doing 5. So now this is 1. So what are we expecting? I expect this is the level that we are looking forward the market to respect. So why am I putting it? Remember we said it's an average zone. As you can see here, it's being respected, then that's a zone. Touch, the touch of respect, touch here. Yeah, that's how we draw our zone. But if you want to make the accuracy, use the line graph. But as of me, yeah. And then from there, so this is 1, 2. So remember the inside one, we also traded when they broke out, we bought somewhere here. If you remember this movement during FOMC, that was it. And first target was out, but we didn't enter this leg. Okay, there was no problem with that. So let me label this. It was starting labeled. So can you see with our strategy, it's just a matter of following up your charts. And I mean, like everything will be a little bit fluent. won't be that much of a hassle. So you're saying that okay, well, from that point, let me cross check again. Where we from? We will from. So this is B, A, B, C. So that's 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. Okay. So now this will be C. Then we'll talk about the correction. You can see what type of correction is this one, which is from here in this channel. You can just take it on your charts and then discuss it tomorrow in the channel group. This type of correction is the way 4 of this this one. After this 3, this.
Is it the zigzag?
Yeah. Hey, now you're seeing very fast. Yeah, it's a zigzag. Yeah, it's a zigzag. So that's a zigzag. And then, so can you see this? There's a potential that they are coming again here. These guys, okay. It's very possible, but let's label it. Let's label. We say that we have 1. So this becomes our C. First of all, this becomes our C. And then after C, it becomes our 4. And now we are going 5. Okay. Okay, you know, exotic plays, some of these plays, they just move with their own movement. They're dangerous, these boys. But they are also nice, they pay, but they're dangerous. They're big lovers. Okay, so now we said we've got 1. What type of a correction is this one, gentlemen? If you saw it, let's for our wave 2. So we have 1 there. This is our 1. This one is our 1. So our 2 was formed in this. All of this is 2. It's wave 2, that one. So what type of equation is wave 2? We have 2. So we have A, B, C out. What can you see about this correction? Then we have 3 there. And then after 3, we have 4. So we have 4. I'm gonna send a new link again after 2 minutes. So what type of a correction is this one? So it's like this. So remember we say that you can actually make life easier for ourselves by we just project it aside and see what is happening. So you can see this is our A, right? And then you've got our B. We have our B there. And then we have our C. And then out. So it's something like this. So what type of operation is this one? Well, come again.
Irregular flat.
So what is a flat?
Yeah.
Okay. What type of a flat?
I think it's a regular.
Regular flag. And then inside true, so what do you think?
I say
Shall I come again? I don't know, maybe it's my network, but I can't hear you properly. Okay, but anyway, check what happened here, guys. This area. So that's the area that we're talking about. This one is fine. So this area is fine. So it's a running flag, you see. It's running because of that area. So this market was running, so there was no need for them to stay. That's why you see even they went out with much volume because they were running. So it was a running flag because of this area. If it came below the yarn, then we could have seen maybe it's going to be a regular flag or something. But because they didn't come to that area, it was a running flag. And then you can see there's A, B, C, D, E for our 4, which is fine. And then let's go on 1 hour.